Well, we're here today to show you guys in just 5 simple steps how easy it can be to install a UHF radio into your car. Now, step number 1, you need to mount the radio. Now, sit in your vehicle, get to know it, find a good spot that's not going to get in the way and somewhere that you or your passenger can reach easily. Today we're installing a GME UHF, and the benefit of this unit is it's a remote face, so all the controls are in the handpiece. Now in this car, we've decided to get a bit tricky and we've mounted it on the back of the center console with the mic clip at the front. And that's great. That's really, really close, really easy to use, but spend the time here, find out what works best for you. Step 2, mounting the aerial. Now in this case, we've got an ARB bull bar, which has got mounting tabs on the top, so it's an obvious place to mount the aerial. You could also do the roof racks, you could also do the rear tyre on the back of your car, but this makes a lot of sense. Just bolt straight through here and you run your coax cable through here. Step number 3, running the coax cable. Now this is a connection from your aerial that goes to your radio. What you want to do is run it through any holes or grommets, away from heat sources, away from sharp edges or any moving parts. So we've actually followed this factory line all the way through the firewall, through a grommet. Nice and safe, you won't have any dramas. Step number 4, that's running the power. And what we've done here is actually use some twin core 3mm wiring. We've secured some eyelets for the terminal and we've run that through a grommet in the firewall and inside the cab. Now after we do that, it's important to cover it in convoluted tubing and try to run it along any existing lines away from heat and sharp edges, as we've mentioned, just to keep it looking really neat. Now inside, you're going to have to solder the 2 cables. So it's important to note, red to red, black to black, that's red's positive, black negative. Once we've twisted them together, you can see we've got a good strong connection. Just need to give them a quick solder now, wrap them up with some electrical tape or some heat shrink, and you have a good connection that'll last a very, very long time. And that's not the end of the world, it's not a hard job. A soldering iron's only 20 or 30 bucks these days, but the supplied loom that GME have sent us is just a little too short. It does have a fuse and a nice connector on the back of it, so you want to use that. The last step, and this is really, really easy. All you have to do now is screw in the coax connector, and in this case it did just screw in. It's plug in the power at the back, and that's basically it. Put the UHF in its cradle, you're done. Well, there it is, guys. We've showed you just with 5 quick steps how easy it can be to install a quality UHF radio like this GME unit at home yourself. All that's left to do now is get out there and use it.
It sucks at soldering.
You said that. No, I don't. No, I don't.